welcome back to the channel. I know I wasn't expecting to be making any videos here for a while due to the current situation going on, but you know, I'm still in the hurry up and wait mode right now. I have waiting on somebody to be here for Ann while I'm gone, because even though she is doing really well, she still needs a lot of help with things, and I'm not going to be here to be able to take care of that here before too much longer. I do have Mimi is coming back, and she had a family issue she had to go deal with, and she'll be back probably Tuesday or so. And obviously, you know, I did say before that I'm kind of stuck with the whole jury duty thing, and I won't know anything about that until Monday. So I'm kind of in limbo at the moment about being able to go. But I have been talking to Dad on the phone. He's still in the hospital, but he's doing really well. They got him up, he's walking, and he's already complaining about wanting to go home. So he's doing really well. They pinned his hip, put a rod in his leg, and he says, you know, about the only time he has any pain is if he's trying to walk on that leg. So until you know, he goes through all of this, he's still going to be in for probably another 3 days or so in the hospital, and then they're going to move him directly to an inpatient rehab center. So at least I know that he's in the best of care. I want to thank everybody for all of your well wishes and your prayers and everything with that. For almost 90 years old, he's still doing great. And I'll be heading that way as soon as I get all the rest of this stuff cleared up, and I'm ready to get on the road with that, and I'll be heading that way. So as long as he is in-house or inpatient rehab, at least I know that he's getting the care and everything, and they're not just going to open the door and say, okay, you're done, go home. So I'll be there in time for all of that. Ann is doing very well right now. You know, like I said, she still has a lot of things that she needs help with and all right now, but she is making improvements more and more every day. And she's complaining more and more about her neck collar that she's got on. So you know she's doing better if she wants to get rid of that thing. But anyway, reason why I came on today was just to give everyone an update on what's going on. I also wanted to show off a shop card that I received in the mail today. It comes from Tiffany at the Dirt Road Cinderella. Tiffany, everybody knows her online. She is a fantastic modeler, makes her own resin molds and everything. And take a look at some of these builds on this card. She is top notch when it comes to actually building. So Tiffany, I thank you so much for the card and the kind words on the back, and also the little sticker. We always got to have a sticker. This is going on the laptop, and the card is going up on the wall over here with the rest of them. So Tiffany, thank you very much for that. And the last thing that I wanted to come on and talk about today is the Nasty Nova Group Build 2025, hosted by Vinny over at Gemini Scale Model Works and Big Al at Battleborn Hobbies. They put on the Nova Group Build, and since I had a Nova sitting on my shelf before all of this came about right here, I went ahead and started it. I think it turned out okay. I did make a few little mistakes, and I kind of got into a little bit of a rush right at the end of it because I wasn't sure when I would even be able to finish it. But I did manage to get it finished today, and we're going to show that off right after our die cast of the day. So hang on. Okay, here's our die cast of the day. The other day I was at Walmart looking around trying to see what I could find for some more Hot Wheels cars that I may be starting to do a little bit of makeovers on and stuff, and ran across a 5-pack, and in that 5-pack there were 3 Hot Wheels gassers. They are done with the just the standard issue paint jobs that's on them. Of course, you know, I'm not real thrilled about all the advertisement and stuff on the side of it, but hey, they got gasser vehicles there. I got a 55 Chevrolet right here with the blower on it. I've got a 64 Nova wagon with fuel injected. right here. And I've got a 65 Mercury Comet with a blower on it as well. And these are going to get makeovers here eventually, but the base structure is there. The engine, the setup, the way it's built, and of course, you know, the muscle car body style. So this is our die cast of the day. They're standard issue, but they were part of a 5-pack. I didn't bother to show the other two. They'll probably just be practice vehicles, but these three right here was what caught my eye, and I went ahead and snatched those up while I was at Walmart. So that's our die cast of the day. Hot Wheels Gassers, 55 Chevy, 64 Nova wagon, and a 65 Mercury Comet. Okay, here it is, the 66 Nova Pro Street. I've taken this one and tore the sprue apart and built a little roll cage to go on the inside of it and stripped the interior, going with a shifter, new steering wheel, and a racing seat that I had from another model kit. I took, this is actually just a rattle can job that was done on here because I already had that paint picked out to be using on this. The parachute is handmade from styrene and a little piece of mesh that I used to wrap up and glue down and paint on it. The lettering on the sides and the class designation up on the windshield is done on the Cricut machine. I did run across a couple of little issues here. If you look at like this decal and the Valvoline decal over here, they're starting to curl a little bit when I hit it with the clear coat. In fact, I even had a decal over here on this side that just curled up and fell off the minute I hit it with some clear coat. But that's just what happens. I did the chrome around the windshield with a paint pen as well as the door handle and the fuel tank cap, and touched up all of the chrome pieces on the lights. The rest of it went together really nice. It was a nice build. On the inside here, we'll take a look. I've got engine has been wired. Like I said, the brake booster, the carburetor, the distributor, and the oil filter here on the bottom is all part of VCG resins, as well as the shifter inside the car. Wasn't sure that I was even going to be able to finish this due to our situation that's going on right now, but I was very close to getting it done, and I kind of sat down here and got into a little bit of a rush at the end of it and all, but I think in general it turned out pretty good despite all of its flaws. On the bottom side, if you look, I just did light weathering on here just to kind of dirty it just a little bit, but everything else is still pretty much the way it was out the box. I did run open headers on it. It is a drag car, so this is it right here, the 66 Nova Pro Street model from AMT. I did have a mistake back here in the back, me being clumsy and all, on my little applicator that I had for super glue that I was using to put the parachute on the back. I dropped it, and of course it had to bounce off of the window in the back right here, and I can't get it off. But you know, things like that happen right there. I feel bad for it, but I was kind of like in a rush, wondering if I was going to have time to get this finished or not. And anyway, here it is. I do want to thank Vinny over at Gemini Scale Model Works and Big Al at Battleborn Hobbies for putting this build on. And I had a lot of fun doing it. It was really cool. The car went together well. Better than I could say about that Camaro that I worked on. But I had a good time with it and all, and just thought I would go to the simple race car theme on here versus drag racer theme on here versus a street vehicle. It didn't quite make a lot of sense to me that a car would have that narrowed rear end with them big meats on the back of it there and a big engine and wheelie bars, but a passenger vehicle interior on it. So anyway, this is it. The 1966 Nova Pro Street part of the Nasty Nova Group Build 2025 hosted by Vinny and Al. So, guys, I had a lot of good time doing this, and pretty soon I'm going to try to get back into some other things right now, depending on how the family and current health situation is working out and all. But I wanted to go ahead and get this finished up while I knew I still had a couple of days left on my hands here. So this is it. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all coming by and seeing this thing. So until next video, y'all be good.